Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have a look at the Wargames Atlantic Lizardmen box set. So this is a multi-part plastic box set from their classic fantasy line, and as you can see, the box art is rather plain. It's not very inspiring, but at least it shows actually what you do get in the box. So yeah, it's a little bit uninspiring, but it's not sort of selling you an idea that you can't live up to. So there are 24 miniatures in the box, as seen by there, and on the back it gives you a full blurb of how you can fit this into, your I forgot, Death Fields games, etc., which is one of Wargames Atlantic's games. So yeah, like I said, 24 miniatures, and they're on the usual sort of hard plastic grey sprues, as you can see here. So I bought these as a sort of stand-in for the lizardmen in Ghost Archipelago, because I hated the look of those miniatures, and I want something that's going to look, a little bit better versus my crew members, etc. So we get 8 identical sprues. They are, there's no command sprue or anything. They are 8 perfectly identical sprue. On each sprue, there are 3 bodies. So that makes the 24, obviously. So there are a good lot of options here, so whatever the type of man you want to make, you can make with this kit. So you've got like gecko heads, or you've got, sort of dragonish heads. You've even sort of got these rather cool looking gas mask heads, which, can be used for post-apocalyptic or future. As for weapons, there are no futuristic weapons on here, which is a little bit of a, I wish there had been, but it's not a bad thing. They do have muskets and matchlocks, and they've also got the post-apocalyptic AK-47s, which is pretty cool, You always want some lizards running around with AKs, because even in alternate worlds, you're going to have an AK somewhere. I would personally have liked them to include sort of a scimitar or something like that to put on the sprue, but they've gone for a much more like primitive lizard, so there's a lot of like bone and wooden looking spears. Even the swords look like they're made of some sort of bone like substance. So yeah, they've gone a primitive way, and I can't complain about that. But I personally would have liked to have a metal scimitar, a spear, etc. So with that, we look at what they look like when they're painted up, etc. So they went together really easily. Very little cleanup to do on them. They took paint, as you would imagine, hard plastic, so they take paint well. I went for a very sort of basic colour scheme, so I'm not very adventurous with my lizards. I know you can get them in all sorts of colours, and maybe you could even do them like frog colours, and then you could go really mad and ham on them. But I went for these muted, normal, greenish colours, etc. That's just me. That's how I was feeling when I was painting them. The bases are done with, I think it was the Knock Meadow scatter, so I think it looks quite tropical with that. It's got like some red and blue hues mixed in, and I don't know why they call it meadow scatter, because it doesn't look much like a meadow to me, but it does give a really nice sort of tropical look, and I like that. It's really quite nice. So yeah, this is one of the ones with those bone swords, and as you can see, yeah, they are very primitive. They got even loincloths, so yeah, for what you get, and if you're getting like primitive ones, I don't see there being a problem with this. As you can see with this guy, I have broken his sword off. The weapons only. It's only the weapons are quite spindly. So if you're a bit heavy-handed, or if you're playing with kids or wives, sorry babe, you might want to, I'll move these miniatures rather than you do, type of thing. So just be aware of that. The bodies of them are solid, you're not going to break them, but the weapons are a little bit spindly and breakable. I do like these swords. I kind of wish they had a few more of these sword arms instead of most of them are sort of spear hands. You know, I would have rather the single-handed weapon. Maybe a little axe would have been quite nice too. So this is one of the post-apocalyptic or future ones, and he looks really cool with his gas mask and AK-47. I really like these. I don't know what game I'm going to use them in, but I really like that. So it's 5 parsecs or something like that. Or if you're playing the Starfinder, you know, they could be the lizard people from that. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, they're really nice miniatures and they go together really well. So I went for a red one with this one, you know, break the mold just to try and see if I could do it. It kind of worked, kind of didn't, but it kind of did also. But, you know, that's me. So yeah, you're going to have 24, did I say? Yes, of these miniatures. And yeah, that's going to be plenty for you to put together a little warband for Ghost Archipelago, etc. to be fighting against, etc. You know. So yeah, I really like them. They're nice miniatures and they went together well. So I'm going to leave you with some size comparisons so you can see. And as you can see, they fit in really well. So for now, that's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh miniature board gamer. I hope you've enjoyed. Bye.